last night's game. What are your takeaways from that?
And obviously early on, the energy really, but if, we had our chances of scoring the first as well, but we don't score and they come back and score. And, we've got to be hard around our net, right? We got to be hard around their net and we got to be hard around our own net. And that's kind of what the difference was, I think, early on. You can say bounces or whatever not, but they won the net front battles around both nets. So.
You've been a development coach and you've been a minor league coach. You're dealing a lot with young guys. When you have someone like Seth Jones, a proven all-star veteran, and he's struggling, is that new for you, working with him and trying to get him through that?
Yeah, it's a whole different circumstance to your point, right? But in the end of the day, he's a hockey player and he wants to improve as a hockey player and he wants to contribute, right? So just finding different channels and avenues to help him out in that area, right?
Do you find him, is he receptive to constructive criticism?
Yeah, we've talked, it's, you want to hear their point of view, but then also we have our point of view, and a lot of times they align. I think he's a pretty he's an accountable guy. He knows when he's not doing well. It's not like he's saying, "Oh, I'm playing great here." I think we're all, he's aware.
Following up about defense, do you think there's any adjustments that need to be made, or is it all just execution?
Do you mean for our defending?
Yeah, defending.
Well, I think you can always tweak things and get better at things, but I think a lot of it is just trusting it, and also then after we trust it, making sure we're being a little bit firmer in battles and winning those battles around our net, for example, right? Like a lot of those goals that we've let in lately are point shots and net front battles, or it's off the rush, right? So those two are kind of what's hurting us a little bit.
And what can you do about those, particularly point shots? Does it seem like
What? Yeah, you're always going to give up something, right? Like it's just a matter of what you want to give up, right? So trying to be predictable in what you're giving out, but then again, winning those the rebounds, the second pucks, the third pucks are going to be key, right?
Players have mentioned that they feel like your video sessions tie into practice pretty well. When you're doing like the battle drills today, what are you hoping they get out of that?
Today there was no video, it was just battling. Yeah. Yeah, that's really what it came down to today. It was competing, right? Competing for pucks. We didn't do enough of that yesterday, so we did it today instead.
It seems like it's been a season-long issue with getting guys to battle. Why is that?
Yeah, I think we all, I think sometimes human nature, when you're almost trying too hard, you're trying to do too much, it kind of locks up and it goes the other way maybe. That's my one-on-one psychoanalysis without doing too much. But I think it's a little bit of that. There's some of that going on, and I think we all want to do better and we all want to be better, but maybe we're thinking too much, and then when you think, at least for me I slow myself down, right?
Could this dad's trip be a good sense of relief for some of the guys to not be solely focused on hockey and just have a laugh or two?
Yeah, certainly hope so, right? I think it's going to be exciting with people in town to get to meet them, and I think it's a big part of why we're all here, right? If we didn't have those guys, then we wouldn't be here, right? So I think it's a tribute to them to be here, and we should cherish that and then play hard so they can be proud of us, right?
We all silly like the mayor.